Okay guys, so I am back. Actually I had started back on it and forgot to turn the camera back on. So what I did do is I flushed it out and I cleaned out the reservoir or drained it, and then I ran a little bit of water through it and got that cleaned out a little bit. It really wasn't bad at all. Not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. It's possible the guy changed this fluid when I bought it, and we're just now hitting 34,000 miles on it since I've had it. I know it's time for the change. I don't know how long it was before I got it, before it was changed. But it surprisingly looked pretty good. I mean, it was a little dirty, but it really wasn't bad at all. I've changed out far worse in cars. So I'm going to get this bottle of water down, and we're going to tighten that up, and we're going to start filling it up. Let me show you guys exactly what I did here for some of you who have not seen this yet. So let me unplug this. I had power supply hooked up to the camera. So let me show you guys. So ignore all the cobwebs there. I'm kind of surprised those are there for as much as this bike gets used. So you see that plug down there at the bottom of that reservoir. So I used my needle nose, my long needle nose right there, to pinch that clamp and drop that clamp. And right there's the main hose. I'm fixing to tighten that back up and get back to it. I was about to put it all back together when I realized, oh yeah, we're not recording. So that's what I did there, guys. So you can see kind of what's going on inside all this right here. But and there's my fuel pump I was telling you guys about. Yeah, leave a comment. Let me know if this bike is supposed to have a fuel pump or not. I don't think it does. I know that's not factory for sure. I knew that from the first time I pulled the tank off. I just figured it was an aftermarket replacement, but some are telling me that it's not even supposed to have a fuel pump. So let me know what you guys think. So there we go. All right, so we're going to get this back together. Then we're going to work on the headlight. A few drips of rain was falling just a minute ago, so hopefully it'll stay gone long enough to get this finished up and wrapped up. What else is going on here? Okay. So while we got that off, we're going to straighten that guy up a little bit too. Well, that's not the one that's messed up. It's this one, actually. This is the one that's not where it's supposed to be. Yeah, so, all right. Let's get to it. I actually need a knife, though. I don't think I do have a knife handy, just not right here. Water bottle's empty. Well, a little bit of water's in it, not gonna hurt because should be adding water to it anyway. But even though we're supposed to be adding water to it, you don't want to add just tap water to it. You want that distilled water, but I don't think we're going to have to add distilled water this 50-50. So I'm going to run it straight in. If that's a no-no, again, leave me a comment, because I really don't know for sure. All right, got our cap removed. And we're going to have to figure this out. All right, let's get our stuff tight first before we get back at it. All right. Pull our new toy out. I've been dying to use this thing. And the whole reason why I bought it was for the bikes. I think that'll work. Absolutely. Not too tight. All right. Now, make sure that rubber lid is back on. Okay, antifreeze. Let's get back to it. This isn't really what I wanted to buy. I really wanted to buy the motor oil brand, but they didn't have it in stock. They didn't have anything exactly motorcycle specific in stock, even though this was actually pulled up in what I've looked up for recommended coolant. And me and the guy at the parts store, we both looked at all the specs. We both looked it over to try make sure it was good for the bike. Cause I'm pretty strict when it comes down to getting stuff that's just for this bike. You know, the oil types, antifreeze, all that stuff. Now, I will use AMS oil in this bike. I'm a big fan of AMS oil. And it's also some pretty pricey stuff too. But that's what I like to use. Let's see how well this goes here. Are we leaking down there? Nope, we're leaking more up here at the neck than anything. All right, let's start it up, see what she does. I'm pretty sure, just like a car, she's going to drop down. Because we still got to fill that reservoir. What's leaking? Nothing, okay, it's just dripping. I still got to fill that reservoir, and we still got to put water inside the engine. Well, I spilled a lot more over than I thought I did. Oh, wow. All right, we'll get that cleaned up. Let's get water circulating first. All right. Make sure she's in gear. All right. This is how we're going to tackle this. Just like a car usually. There we go. Put that down. shabby. I think we can leave that right there, actually. I don't think we need to fill that to the very top. Still got to put our cap on. Okay. I think that's it for the antifreeze, for the coolant. I think that'll do it for the coolant. That's kind of new. Alright, so that's on. Okay, let's get our tank back, push back in. You know, we'll get all this back assembled. You know what? Just to double check everything. One more time. I think we are good. Good deal. Okay, let's get our tank back together, our seats back on. I want to get on the bike to do this tank because she's a little tickler when it comes to down to those rubber bushings. What's going on with this guy? I want to fix this while we're up here. What's going on with this? Okay. Okay, I think that's it, actually. That wasn't too bad. Is that where we need to be? Down a little bit, actually. Oh, shoot, you ain't even freaking on there. Haha. Do that again. Thought something felt weird. I was waiting for it to. Oh, of course we did. I hate it when we lose that rubber freaking bushing. There she is. Alright. Now where are those? Oh, it's the other bushing over here too? Both bushings? Really? Alright. Doggone you. Well, that thing rolled all the way over here. Wow. Alright. Let's see. That is right there. Okay. That's what we were looking for. Now we got it. All right. Let's see. Seat, tank. I thought for sure that was in there. No, we were off just about here. Okay. Got that guy. Nice front fit on there. Alright. Nice and snug. Okay. Front seat. rider seat is going on. Okay, bam, just like that. Pull my pants up. Okay, passenger seat is going on. And this bike is dirty, so we're gonna take it to the car wash. Take these seats off, give her a good cleaning. That's what we're going to have to do. Let's get this guy put back on first. Okay. Get that nice and snug. Okay. All right, now we'll get this guy in its nice little home. And that was an Allen wrench. It's not that one. Which one was it? This one, yeah. I think this one particular Allen wrench fits just about everything on this guy. I think there's only like 3 different sizes of Allen wrenches that I've used on everything so far, except for the front wheel. I think that front wheel is that big Allen wrench right there I had to buy for this. I think I was one size too small from having all the Allen wrenches I needed. I take it back because I have a, yeah, actually because I bought a kit. Those 3 there and that one. Actually I bought just for this bike right here. So it was just a set of 4. Because all the ones that I had went up to just one size too small for that front wheel. So I don't remember what size. 12 millimeter is what you need for your front wheel on an 04 Suzuki Intruder Volusia 800. And this side, this guy back here, the seats and everything. See, this is a 6 millimeter. That 6 millimeter is going to work on just about everything else. And then this little guy right here, what size is this? Well, that says 5/32. That ain't right, but I've been using it. But you see how small that guy is. Okay, let's get this. Let's get these side covers back on. And then we will. I'm going to leave the glove box off until we get done with everything else. So let's go ahead and get this guy mounted back on. So let's see. Okay, so everything has its rubber bushings in the front. The only thing one that did have it in the back was the bottom. Okay. Let's do this middle one first, and then we will tackle the other 2. Let's see if I can remember how this. So, if I remember correctly, this went under that hose, actually. Oh no, it doesn't go under, it just goes up to it. Okay, so swap these back out. The only problem I have is that one socket is a little rusty. I'm not gonna make it tight just yet. I'm just getting everything in. Get it in first, and then we'll tighten everything up. I didn't think that was in there. Well, let's do this one up here first. Go to the top first, so I can actually see what's going on with that guy. Okay. Uh-oh. Pull it back out. Pull it back out. that piece of rubber decided to keep the metal washer. So put it back in there. Again, I'm not going to tighten. I'm just getting it in so I know. All right, yeah, that goes in there. All right. Come on, baby, where you at? There you are. All right, so I'm gonna try to just get that in by hand. There we go, shut right in. Just a little bit snug, that's all I want. Not too much. Come off of that, doggone you, there you go. Alrighty, let's see. That's that. Then we have this guy right here. So let's see if I can remember how this guy goes. Well, I mean, always cobwebs and everything, but certainly not anything in there alive. This bike gets ran too much. Let's see. What's going on here? Where are you going? Are you going under here? Where and how? Are you going? There we go. Oh, you go over there. I see. I see what's happening. Where'd that Allen wrench go? There you are. Let's see what's going on with this guy. What are you doing back here? Are you certain? Oh. Well, shoot. So I kind of see what's happening now. So there is another Allen bolt right here, where this guy right here goes right there. I noticed that was broken, but I'm not sure what was going on with it. So the bolt is still there. However, it looks like the Allen key that they used, the tip of it is broken inside the bolt. So they broke this off because they couldn't get that bolt out, is what it looks like. Because, yeah, I can't, there is something wedged inside that hole, inside that hole where the Allen key goes. So, alrighty then, moving on. Okay. So, that's a fake bolt. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Let's get these guys back in their homes. Okay, that's lined up. Nice. All right. So there should be 3 holding this on, but it's only 2. Okay. Almost there, guys. Okay, that's snug. Ugh. That one's good. No, that ain't. Oh, that ain't gonna work either. So we're gonna go about it this way. We're gonna cheat a little bit. Just put that wrench on there. Just give her a little snug. All right, that guy's on there. Ugh. And that guy's there. So all we really gotta do is put our tools back in the tool bag, set her back in her little glove box here, and close that up. But we don't have to do that just yet. All right. So headlight is next. So okay guys, let's move around to the headlight. Stop recording.